Was Lady Gaga's halftime performance satanic?
How to take the perfect dick pic.
And have you masturbated at work?
Sure have.
Coming up today on The Point.
You guys are sick.
Hello and welcome to The Point, the only talk show bringing gay and straight men together to see what happens. And Ori is back from vacation.
Hi, everybody. I missed you guys.
We missed you.
We missed you.
You were skiing, snowboarding?
Yeah, I was at Blue Mountain in Collingwood in Ontario. It was gorgeous, actually. We got there on Saturday night, and I've never seen snow like that. We had like this much powder. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. Yeah.
Oh, powder, you mean the snow?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
That's also what cocaine is called.
Anyways.
Thank you. We're having some snow here in the city today, which is...
I know, it's
and
so
not
beautiful.
cocaine.
No, like actual snow. Okay, no more talk about cocaine.
Terrible
We'll call it
cascade.
snowcane.
Are we done? Are we done here?
It's all bad because it's not funny.
Let's jump into talking point number one, Born This Way. Okay, so the Lady Gaga halftime show.
Amazing.
Actually, Tito, you hosted a little soiree.
A Gaga Bowl party.
So fun.
You were there and you were there.
I was
Yes,
there.
so,
I was busy.
okay,
It's okay.
so
It's cool.
I wasn't invited.
well, first I want to know, Tito, what did you think of the performance?
It was pretty amazing. But I mean, I really wanted Beyonce to show up. So when telephone came on, my heart stopped. I clutched my pearls. And
then she did.
Yeah.
You made cookies and
It
Beyonce didn't
was,
show up.
it was a weird tease,
I
actually.
like held my breath.
Yeah, we
I was
all
just like,
inhaled
Like-
and it was like,
because we heard rumors, right? Like they were like rumors.
From
like,
who?
Oh, well, not from like social media. Like they were saying online, like, oh, maybe Beyonce will show up, and then.
because she's from Houston and
the Super Bowl was held in Houston.
they've never performed that song together, so it would have been amazing.
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed there was no Left Shark.
I'm disappointed there was
You know
no
what I mean?
Migos.
Like,
All
a
you
new
wanted to do was
version
talk
of
about
it.
Katy Perry.
I
That's
do.
all you wanted to do.
I love her so
I know,
much.
we know you love
do.
Katy Perry.
You
But
do.
it was actually a bit of controversy around the Lady Gaga performance because some people wanted a really overt political statement. And in fact...
People don't want it and then they do want it. But
Well,
she did, in fact, in the beginning, have her, this land is my land,
Yeah.
this land is your land.
Right.
It's our land.
This
So
Land
it
is Your
was.
Land, written by Woody Guthrie. Ori's all choked
Sorry.
up. Which is a pro-immigration song. And then, of course, she did Born This Way.
So she did, in a
Which
sense,
is-
have her little political thing,
Exactly,
and
right.
it wasn't so in your face and
So
extra.
here's the question, because some people in the right wing actually praised Lady Gaga for her performance. Senator Marco Rubio from Florida wasn't sure what to expect with everything going on. He tweeted this, but that was quite a show by Lady Gaga, one of the best Super Bowl shows I can remember. Even Pat Robertson from the 700 Club, who knew he...
Wow.
I know. He said, Lady Gaga did a fantastic halftime show. If you went to sleep, you missed a great evening. Why would somebody have gone to that? But he's
old.
He's old. Yeah. So was it effective then to have a halftime show that wasn't overtly political, but political in a way that people who wanted to see the politics saw the politics, but if you didn't want to see the
Definitely.
politics, you'd...
When Beyonce came out with her Black Panther
Formation thing last
squad, it was like a huge ordeal. Everyone was trashing it and saying that's not the place or time to do that. And now they want
Now
it.
they want it. I know.
The
it's
thing
ridiculous.
is that people are idiots, and you can't listen to what people want. You do what you need to do. And
always
of
want
course,
the
the
opposite
Super
of what they
Bowl
get.
is the time and the place because it's the most number of people
Right.
watching. When something important is happening that you need to get the word out about, you need to change minds, you need to mobilize people. You do that at every opportunity. So people who ever say that, oh, this isn't the time for this isn't the place for that. If people are watching, it's the time, it's the place.
Fair enough.
Well, I think the people that are saying it's not the time, like, are on that side anyways.
Yeah.
Like, they're
Yeah,
not really,
of course.
true, exactly.
Right?
That's
So it's like you're always gonna have two sides.
Yeah.
And someone
But I mean,
saying something
it
about.
it did what it was supposed to do. It was super entertaining. So I mean, and there was some nuances.
And
towards-
she's the 8th person ever to perform alone.
Really? I did not know that.
Because people always have guests, and
Yeah.
she just wanted to do it on her own.
Tito actually has an extensive history of football.
I watched Friday Night Lights, so I know a lot about football.
Well, I think that the lesson was learned after Coldplay was totally upstaged by Beyonce and Bruno Mars last year.
Yeah, like,
Actually, this whole political thing, this is sort of a sidebar, but this whole thing about political shopping, I just want to throw this in here. After the Nordstrom tweet from Trump saying, sad they discontinued carrying Ivanka's...
Sound just like his
voice. Oh my God, that was good. Surprisingly, good.
What?
That was your voice.
Oh, thank
that
you.
Was good.
Well,
Good at political, like the pundits. His Bernie is fantastic. His Trump is fantastic.
Nordstrom's stock went up. Their online shopping went down after he tweeted against Nordstrom. There was a boycott against Kellogg's.
Oh, went down like it was overloaded.
No, it went, the website, traffic on the website went down. There was a decrease went up after,
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Like, what are you saying right
like
now?
their stock went up and people stopped shopping there.
Yeah, I was like,
No,
what?
online traffic went up, the stock went up after he tweeted anti-Nordstrom.
So their business went up.
Went up.
Great.
Kellogg's, there was a boycott from the right wing against Kellogg's because Kellogg's pulled some advertising on right-wing websites against Trump, and then there was this boycott. Oh, we should stop buying Kellogg's, but Kellogg's, there was no impact. So people are actually being political in how they shop, which I just think is interesting.
Which is smart. I mean, like that's the thing.
It's
It's
like
like
the Uber thing.
it's this idea of voting with your dollar,
Right.
right? Like, and especially now that your president is a commodity and it's a business, is not actually a governing body anymore. This is the only way to affect it, you know?
Well, there was interest, even some politics around some of the Super Bowl advertising. There was the Budweiser commercial, which was a pro-immigrant commercial because it was about the founder of Budweiser coming to America. Of course, these commercials are planned out and shot way in advance, but there was an anti-Budweiser thing online
Of course there was.
because it was seen as too pro-immigrant, but it had no impact on Budweiser's.
Right.
Because that's the thing, though, is like just because this ridiculous neo-Nazi right-wing bullshit is in the White House right now, it's not the majority of the actual people. You know what I mean? So the people who do organize these boycotts on that extreme right, they're such a small group. It's just that people are talking about them so much now that it seems like they're as big as they are, and that's why there is this whole thing of like there is a false equivalency in saying we have to hear from both sides. Like, no, you don't. You need to hear from the side that is correct, not the side that is spewing hate and racism, you know, and you don't need to give that hate and that racism equal credit and equal time and equal validation.
Well, speaking of controversies that grew out of the Super Bowl and the halftime show, Lady Gaga was actually criticized, not just about politics, but about how she looked.
Her
It
stomach.
doesn't seem like society to judge a woman based on her appearance.
Are
No.
you
This is
really?
out of character.
I will. Okay, so if you don't know, she wore at one point this sort of crop top, and she had a bare midriff. And there were times when she was dancing, and that a little bit of her, like a little bit, like hopefully we can get a picture on the screen, a little bit of her stomach. Where everybody
All you need is the
carries-
bottom to be a little too tight, and it's just gonna
Right,
it doesn't
so
matter how skinny
she
you
had
are.
a little bit of muffin top, I guess
Yeah.
you would call it. I did notice it, but I actually thought good,
Yeah.
good.
But I feel like most of the people who are complaining about this or mentioning it, like, try walking up the steps to the stage she's performing on, and you will be having a damn heart attack.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
try
the
jumping off the
athletic-
stadium.
I know, like the
While
athletics-
catching a football.
Yeah.
People online criticized her for having a pot belly, and I thought,
It's so ridiculous.
Thing is, though, it's like, here's the thing. Like, I did like it personally. I was like, yeah, like she's giving me like real. Like she didn't starve herself for like months and blah blah blah.
hashtag Gaga Realness.
Right, but like also it's like the reason why these people are doing that is because the standards have been set for that. Because they have been artists that have like worked out and didn't eat and whatever, and they show up on stage and they're super like skinny and fit or whatever.
But then they
So
also
it's like,
can't perform
that's
when
what I mean.
you don't
So
have
it's like,
that energy.
That's why
like,
the people
food
are
equals
expecting
energy.
her to look a certain way, but it's like she looks great. Like it's like they have this idea where you have to look like super skinny or like your abs have to bulge out.
But I also
you know?
think that there are people who just want to hate.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
they
no
just-
matter what you do.
Yeah.
Go to any comment section of any website in the world, no matter
even
what it is.
If that little bump wasn't there, they probably would have said that she's too skinny or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But she wrote back, she said, I heard my body is a topic of conversation, so I wanted to say I'm proud of my body and you should be proud of yours too.
I love that.
Which I thought was
love that.
amazing.
That's so
Okay,
good.
but apart from the pod belly and the politics, was the halftime show satanic?
Yep.
Like,
Alex Jones, who is a purveyor of fake news, if we can call it that, on his website InfoWars.
Alternative news.
Alternative news, the alt-right.
Maybe we should stop using the word news.
Right.
Like,
But he went on a rant about the halftime show, and he said, whether you believe in demons or not, when she wears meat suits and does all these rituals, and Madonna does it too, the organizers of the Super Bowl are deciding to defile America and break our will by having us bow down to this.
Yes.
the sanctity of the NFL.
He said she flaunted it, rubbed it in our faces, dominated us, and this was Gaga's.
Saying a lot about this guy.
Is he describing any point in time in her performance?
This
or what?
no, it's the whole performance. That basically Gaga was saying, "I am the dark one, I am the beast, and I am the whore of Babylon that the beast rides on."
Wow.
Hashtag whore of Babylon.
Okay, but how though?
Oh my God.
what is he even talking about?
Is this guy,
Like,
what are they called? Evangelist or whatever?
No, he's not an evangelist.
okay.
He's not. He is. I mean, he. Infowar. I mean, I don't want to say go check out the website Infowars, but there are these right-wing, alternative news, alt-right websites, and he is
What?
one of these, and he has a lot of followers.
What part of the performance was satanic?
He doesn't say.
But I mean, like, does it even matter? Like, I mean,
It's like everyone compares her stuff to like Illuminati and like music videos always have
yeah,
like a
always
reference.
Beyonce.
But
all that
this is
stuff.
like next level, like satanic. But how?
But isn't the politics right now all next level? Isn't this where we are as a
I don't
culture?
know. I don't want to call it next level. I think we should call it like different level because I don't want to say that this is like
The next
the
step?
next step and this is what it has to become because no, it should not be that kind of discourse.
It's like limbo right now.
Well,
I
One
hope.
thing I want to mention though about her performance, I loved those drones because I didn't realize.
We didn't know that they were
that was-
drones.
I didn't realize they were drones. I thought they were just like I
And?
don't know, like just like 3D, like not real, like green screen
actually,
stuff.
Alex Jones, he does say, performing at the top of the stadium, ruling everyone with drones everywhere, surveilling them in a big swarm to condition them that I am the goddess of Satan, ruling over you with the rise of the robots in a ritual of lesser magic.
You know, all things aside, that's some pretty good writing.
Yeah,
Like, I really, like, I really
I feel
think
like he
that's
probably gets off on like this kind of writing.
that's
too.
that's a skill.
Speaking of
You know
getting
what I mean?
off, I'm kidding.
I didn't know.
On that note, it's time for Tito's Midpoint.
This week we're playing Point of No Return. We've done it before. We're doing it again, asking each other questions.
Can't wait. Here we go.
Who's starting?
Who wants to start?
I will start.
Start.
Ooh, that was
Jordan.
Oh my god.
decisive.
So
Always
Dom.
better. What?
Dom.
Don't.
Here we go.
Put me in
So
that
read it out
position.
and then ask someone.
So these are directed at specific people.
How long have you gone without showering? Ori.
Ooh,
Like in,
Like
in
the
your life.
longest.
I think probably 3 days.
Why?
Were you camping?
Oh, camping.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I sometimes shower twice a day. 3
Fair
times
enough.
A day, so yeah, I'm all about that
Very
clean
clean,
life.
ladies.
Well, we'll get into why that is in the next segment.
What is one embarrassing fact I should know about you, Matt?
Oh my god. I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't think I'm trying to think. Hold on. These are so hard to answer on
I
the
know,
spot.
sometimes.
Okay. Something embarrassing about me. What is not embarrassing about me?
I was gonna say just one.
It's funny if I say it, not you.
When you sent yourself carnations.
I don't know. Oh yeah. Well, no. Well, trying to think. I love to perform like in my room all the time. That's like cliche kind of, but not really. Like I grab a thing and I just like go. I like. Oh, I know. On the treadmill. I give you like full blown performance, lip sync. Like I'm on stage, like in my head and like. Well, outside it just looks like I'm just running and like lip syncing, but like in my head, like
So you're not like on the treadmill, like
no, like I'm not giving you
that's
choreo, but a little bit. Like sometimes I'm like I do a double step here and there, but I have no shame. I'm just kind of like whatever. So yeah, that's what keeps me running. You know?
Running.
What do you think is your biggest physical flaw, Fred? Oh my God.
I have so many.
Oh.
Okay.
where do you stand?
My Jew handles.
Your Jew handles? What is that?
What's a Jew handle?
Repeat
It's
it.
like love handles.
It's not something I would repeat without knowing the
Hashtag
definition.
Jew handles.
What is that?
No, it's
No.
like your size.
what?
Oh, like
Well,
love
explain
handles?
it first. Before
No,
we-
it's like love
Not
handles.
gonna get me.
Like
But
a muffin top.
Every Jewish man has and it's hard to get rid of. I don't, even when I had, like a full 6-pack, I still
had Jew
had the
handles?
little Jew handles.
Wow.
All right.
So that is the thing. If I ever had plastic surgery to like change something,
Suck it in.
I would
suck it out.
suck out my Jew handles.
I feel like I would
I
still
don't
be
like
uncomfortable
that.
saying that. So.
I guess I'll have to believe you being the only Jewish person I know. That
He's the only Jewish person you know?
Really?
We're also the only gay people he knows.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, they're good
what?
gays.
do you have
Hashtag good
do you have
gays.
any do you have any questions for the Jews?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Gotta mull it over
If
for a
you
little
have
while.
questions for the Jews, let me know.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, who hasn't gone yet? Who hasn't gone yet?
Me, Doug, and Gordon.
Oh, that's right. What would you do with $1 million if you ever won the lottery, Tito?
Oh my God.
Quit my job.
The correct answer is saying you'd buy me a fur coat, but not a real fur coat, because that's cruel.
Oh, I see what you're
Dijon ketchup? Yeah.
I would invest half of it so I could make more.
That's very smart.
Half of it?
Very responsible.
Well, I mean, it depends.
What do you need with $500,000 right off the top? Like, why not invest like
That's his
$900,000?
answer.
Because I don't need all of that right away.
Real
Just, like,
estate.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need all of it right away. So I'm saying invest
cut it in half just
$900,000.
because, whatever.
All right. We're gonna set you up with a financial planner.
Okay. Anyways, many things I would do with many monies.
Many monies.
If you could take away one bad thing in the world, what would it be, Gordon?
This has to be me, yeah. Oh, man. I love the bad things, though. Starvation. Yeah, I was gonna say bad teeth, to be honest, but I think that since the starvation, I'm gonna say that.
He wants to end world hunger.
I want to end world hunger.
Yeah, that's
for
very,
you.
very.
Yeah. No, that is good for me.
Okay, wait, did you pick a question for him?
Not yet.
Oh, I guess you have to pick a question because
Wait,
nobody asked Doug anything.
What? All right.
Okay, so just
Oh.
ask Doug.
There we go.
What personality traits would cause you to end a friendship?
That's a great question.
dun.
Racism.
Yeah.
That's the obvious
Racism,
one, right?
homophobia, just like closed-minded bigotry.
Yeah.
Like,
So you
Or if
they're ugly,
or
just horrible
somebody,
people.
or equally important, somebody who could not understand a joke.
Yeah, humor.
So you don't plan on hanging out with Donald Trump, Steve Bannon, and Alex Jones anytime soon.
That's like the setup for a
But they
terrible
can't be
show.
fun. They can't be funnier than you, though.
Steve Bannon, Donald Trump, and Alex Jones walking to the White House. The apocalypse. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And thank you for Tito. Thank you for Tito.
Tito. Thank you
for Tito.
Thank you for Tito. And thanks Tito for today's midpoint.
That went so smoothly.
And that brings us to talking point number 2, sex work?
Oh my God. Here we go.
Here we go. Masturbating at work is more common than you might think. According to a recent survey by Time Out New York, 39% of office workers admit to masturbating in the office.
Well, work's boring. What are you gonna do?
I like my job.
Why am I the only one who's shocked on this panel?
like under the desk, like knocking the bottom, or like in a
going to
urinal.
washroom.
In a urinal, like
No.
Okay, so
I have
here-
glass
okay.
doors on my office. I can't.
Oh my God.
First question. Who here has masturbated in the workplace?
You are all sick.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
sorry, Mom.
He said yes.
Yeah.
Gordon?
Just a little one.
No, Matt?
Absolutely not.
Doug?
Not that I can recall.
So maybe.
That was so
happy.
Yeah.
Plead
so
the
maybe.
fifth of you.
Lies.
I was 18 and just super horny.
I do have a great story about a coworker who did though.
Oh, do
Okay.
tell.
Well, okay, I shouldn't have set that up with great story. It's not that. No, it was back when I was working at the Carlton Theater. This guy was
A movie theater.
complaining. Yeah, this guy was complaining about how he had just the worst blue balls, and he just was like in agony. And so he takes off. He's like, "I'll be back in a bit, man." He goes to the staff
Why
bathroom.
would he tell you this?
Weird people. Masturbates, comes back. I'm like, "So are you feeling better?" And he's just like, "I don't know, man. Not like." No, it still hurts. Like, it was a really uncomfortable shift,
That's fair.
frankly. But yeah.
Well,
Great
according
story.
to researchers at the University of Michigan, masturbating on the regular boosts endorphins and hormones, which lower cortisol, the stress hormone in the body. Women who frequently masturbate are believed to have higher self-confidence than those who shy away from self-pleasure. So that can help you in the
so
workplace.
side note, that's a different question. Like, do you frequently masturbate and do you masturbate at work are two separate questions.
But Mark Sargent, a senior lecturer in psychology at Nottingham Trent University, suggests that workers should take masturbation breaks as a motivational reward for completing
I don't want to
a
clean
long
that
list
bathroom.
of to-dos.
That's lovely.
So, I finished my spreadsheet. I'm gonna go rub one out.
You guys, this is not okay.
It's kind of like a reward.
No.
We're doing a good job.
No.
Well, speaking of masturbating, I'm always speaking of masturbating. On the website AskMen.com, adult film star
Ass men or ask?
Ass men.
Ask Men.
man.
Adult star Harriet Sugar Cookie. I don't know her.
I love her.
You know Harriet Sugar Cookie?
No
Just like
idea.
the name.
She gave advice on how to take the perfect dick pic.
Ooh, but how would she
Oh,
know?
tell us. Please
It's
do
probably
tell.
received a few internet.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, haven't we all?
No.
Well, have you?
I've sent many.
You've sent many
oh
dick
my
pics.
God, yeah. If,
What's
like,
your angle?
Yeah. What
I just,
are
like,
your
I-
techniques?
So I used to just do the whole like just
Down?
the dick. But
But like with your feet and the floor.
no, just in its glory, I guess you could say.
Just like
but no,
dick
I got
and
into
then
like
toilet.
Like
got into,
facing
like-
camera.
I got into like the full body shots now because it gives them something else to look at, I guess.
mine is from the top, like it's taken by a drone, so it's like you can't even tell.
One of
like-
those Lady Gaga.
Just like no, it's like the mannequin challenge, but with no.
Now,
okay.
if you're doing now, do you have your face in it too, or do you make sure to?
Oh yeah, some of those. Yeah, if I ever for whatever reason become famous, I'm
You're,
effed.
Yeah,
you're on the internet
know,
right
I
now.
Wait, hold on, pause. You put your face in it too?
No. Well, sometimes, but
He has.
I'm an idiot. Like I'm just a horny man. I'm sorry.
He also writes his home
does that help?
address.
Like put your phone in front
I know.
of your face.
I actually usually do the Snapchat thing, or just like do the smiley face instead.
Oh yeah, put your.
I have
yeah.
friends, like some of my girlfriends sent me their nudes for me to like put a stamp of this is
Approval?
hot. Yeah, before they
Really?
send it to guys, or they ask me to like edit it kind of for them.
It's always fascinating
Photoshop this for
when like a
Why do you get all
a
these
straight
privileges?
woman is sending
It's not a privilege, it's actually work. I see it as like annoying.
when a straight woman is sending a photo to a gay man to ask if a straight man will find it attractive. Seems like a weird
Not attractive.
course.
We
but
can
like,
divide the
no,
workload.
It's not like, oh, it's kind of like, is this a good one? And I'm like, yeah.
Well,
but
here's what
let me-
Ms. Sugar Cookie has to say. I wonder if she knows
Weird name.
Ms. Vanilla Wafer.
Wait, who is this? Sorry, who is she?
She's an adult star.
Okay.
First and foremost, consider your audience, who you're sending it to, because how you take the picture will depend on who you're sending it to. That's
And also mainly if they want to be sent the picture. That is the biggest thing.
Yes.
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 Beside the dick.
If you're going to take a dick pic, make sure there's more than just a part of your leg inside the frame. She says, would a close-up picture of just a breast without a neck, shoulder, or body look good? No.
Fair enough.
You don't
fair.
want a disembodied
Fair enough.
body
Fair
part.
enough.
Well,
I don't think guys care.
like a vagina is not bad on its own. Like,
What were you saying?
Touche.
I don't think gay guys really care about seeing it. As long as you got the ball and shaft, or balls.
Yeah, just one ball.
But I mean, like, if you have like a hot bod that goes with it, why not
Yeah,
include it in the package?
Yeah, but then you send two. You send a hot bod picture, and then you send.
She says a truly bad dick pic does not have hands or legs or feet in the frame. Although,
hands for
I don't
scale.
think you should have feet. Like, if you're going down like this and you have feet
I
in the
hate
front, no.
feet in
No.
pictures.
No.
unless
Just
you're
in
into
general,
the
but-
feet,
So there
unless
shouldn't
you're
be
into-
hands or.
But people
No,
have
There
like,
should be.
Hands
No.
are cool.
A good idea
yeah.
is to include your hand because, according to Ms. Sugar Cookie, women find men's hands attractive.
that's true.
I can see that.
I get that. Like a hot hand.
Once you've got all that down, she says, shine a light, get creative. Shine a light to cast a shadow, play around with Instagram filters, and maybe keep your underwear on just to show the outline.
That I've done many a
You
time.
guys, subjects like this, my mom might be watching. I feel very uncomfortable talking about this.
Well, actually, speaking of masturbation and all that stuff, how's your New Year's resolution going?
Oh.
Wait, what was it again?
Remind
What
people
was
of what
his?
the resolution was.
I've been doing very well actually.
No, his. What was your New Year's resolution?
To not watch porn, and then not to
Not
what.
to-
So actually, it
Except
wasn't
at
to,
work.
No. It wasn't to stop completely.
It was
just
stop
like
doing it every day.
yeah, but so like once
3 times a
or
day.
once or twice.
You were doing it up to
2
4
weeks.
times a day.
No, well, not like some days, yeah. But yeah, I've it's going well. Not as well as I'd like to, but it's
Okay,
job, man.
that's good. Well,
Tone
we'll,
down on the PMO, you know?
It's
just
hard.
the
You got to
porn,
keep on
like,
it.
The porn
we'll,
is,
we'll keep tabs.
fucks with your mind.
It's just the P.
Pardon my language.
Yeah, I figure.
You said fuck. Now we have to put the little E next to our iTunes thing.
We don't have that technology.
We don't have that technology. Okay, so anybody here into bondage?
No.
Run
Leather.
to-
Anybody here have a cat?
Yeah.
You have a cat. Your
I
cat's
do.
name is Taco.
And Penelope.
And Penelope.
And you have a furry taco.
Yes.
Yes. Well, if you have a cat, according to this study, owning a cat has an impact on your sexual behavioral patterns, and specifically makes you more likely to be aroused by S&M. And that's according to a new study published in the Journal of Evolutionary Psychology.
Like these studies, like what? Like what are
No,
they
wait, no,
talking about?
there's a scientific reason. The reason is that a common brain parasite from cats, Toxoplasma gondii,
That doesn't sound real.
Okay, keep going.
Toxoplasma gondii, which causes toxoplasmosis, is linked to sexual arousal by fear, violence, and danger in humans. Wow. And around a third of the world's population are infected with this parasite. And it has been shown
Sorry, what's a parasite?
What does it have to do with cats?
Sorry, what's a
you
parasite?
get it from cats.
What?
How do you
What's a
get it from a
parasite?
cat?
Like a bacteria bug.
Like a bug? Like a bacteria?
Yeah.
Like a sneezing like
An
that?
organism, it takes advantage of you.
It's through their feces. It's through, so if you're like scooping up from the litter box.
Probably shouldn't use bare hands then, I guess.
Oh my God! Is this for real?
Well, this is for real. And they found that subjects infected by this parasite were more often aroused by their own fear, danger, and sexual submission. So they have a higher attraction to bondage, violence, and in men to masochism.
Wow.
What? Oh my God! Like, so me cleaning up her poop is like giving me bondage like things?
Fantasies, yes.
No.
Yeah.
So you're not
That's
into that.
crazy. The only thing that annoys me with a cat when it comes to like sex and stuff, it's like they just don't get the message to get the hell away from you. Like, It happened before we out. Like, anyways, I've been busy, and then she just shows
shows
up,
up,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
I've had that
yo,
too.
like, go away. Like, they don't get the message.
Yeah.
But the whole bondage thing, like, that's crazy. Like,
Well,
I
we'll
don't-
check in on you guys.
But Ori, I don't know. Do you like bondage?
I mean, it kind of makes sense. I get. I'm not like I've never tried it before, but I mean like the full.
See, I don't know though, because I have a cat as well, and
Yeah.
Wait, you do?
yeah, her name is Batman. She's awesome.
But don't you get like
Batman.
kind of like turned on by like
chalupa
dangerous situations? Like if you're gonna get like caught doing it, you know?
my
No,
God.
it's not a thing.
Well,
for me.
yes.
No?
Really.
But not bondage.
Well, it's
says,
all
like, the
sorts of
fear
violence,
thing, right?
fear.
Okay, maybe. Oh my God, maybe.
You think about that.
But she did that to me? What is happening?
Okay, end points. Tito, Bob of the Week.
Bob of the week is Katy Perry, Chained to the Rhythm. It just came out on Friday. It's amazing. You
Speaking
better
of chained.
buy it because it needs help.
Yes, chained to the rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you might be chained to the rhythm
Her
soon.
promo for
Speaking
that
of
was so good.
chained to the rhythm, I went to see
Nice segue.
why do I always forget everything I'm about to say? Okay, the,
The
Bodyguard, the musical.
Yes, because Tito was there, I was there.
Yes, and it was amazing, right, you guys?
I
and it
loved
was
it.
so good. So if you're in Toronto, Canada, and you should check it
Well,
out.
and it was just in London, and I
Yes,
think
it's the UK
It's going. Is it on Broadway right now, or
I don't
is
know.
it going to
No,
Broadway?
I don't think it ever.
but it's the
made it.
UK, like it's
the UK
production,
production,
here.
Yeah, based on the movie.
The
Yeah,
and
sets
it's but
were incredible.
And it
it's
stars,
all Whitney Houston songs.
What's her name?
It stars Beverly Knight,
Yeah,
But
so
who
she's
played
incredible.
it in London?
Alexandra Burke,
Burke.
who won X Factor. She's
Right.
so amazing.
Right.
Anyways, amazing show. Check it out.
It's all,
We
and
loved it.
actually, it made me remember how many huge Whitney Houston ballads
God.
all sound alike.
Also, everyone is shirtless, which is like amazing.
Well, the men, not the women.
yes, but like, come
Not
on.
that there's anything wrong with that,
so
but I'm
much
just
eye
saying.
candy.
I
And,
know.
Like,
The
Whitney
first
music.
number
It's
is bomb diggity.
Oh, that's Queen of the Night.
Yes.
That's amazing. Okay, I have a couple of endpoints. One, okay, so
Is it about your shirt?
oh, yes. Well, one is about my shirt. Yes, Mount Nasty. Actually, can you tell who's on my shirt?
I can.
Okay.
Michelle.
Is it Hillary?
Okay, Michelle Obama, Hillary Clinton.
Elizabeth Warren, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Correct. Ding, 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 ding. Doug wins the prize. Yes, it is another shirt that I got from this store called Ray Gun. So if you like the shirt and want to get it, you can go to their website, thegreateststoreinntheuniverse.com.
Wow, they're modest.
But my other endpoint has to do with your midpoint from last week about, you know how well researched it was? Your
Which one?
your midpoint.
Whatever. It was okay.
Well, so you were talking about this thing in Japan where men, a month after
Yes. It's called White
Valentine's Day,
White Day.
White Day, right? It's called White Day when men have to give a present to women, right? And I said, why is it White Day? And you said, oh, well, my brother Matthew lives in Japan. Oh. In Okinawa.
Hi,
I didn't know you had a
Matthew.
brother.
Yeah.
Huh?
I didn't know you had a brother.
I have two brothers.
Two?
And he wrote me,
And they're both
White
now.
Day started as a marketing ploy by a marshmallow company, the day being called Marshmallow Day. The following year, it became known as White Day because marshmallows are white. Officially began with the return gift choices having been expanded from marshmallows to white chocolate cookies and various other choices. He says, hashtag was it though? Hashtag yes it was.
Cute.
So
Thanks
there you
for
go.
watching that.
It's White Day because of marshmallows.
Crazy.
There you go.
Cool.
And now you know the rest
Wow.
of the story. Okay, we are all over the internet now. You know why?
Are we?
Because we have reached a subscription level on YouTube that gives us our own URL.
Yes!
So thank you, all
Thank
you
you.
subscribers out there. We are now online at youtube.com/thepointguys. You can get
Amazing.
there directly on YouTube, which is amazing. Thank you all so very much. Of course, we want to continue growing our number of subscribers so we get more goodies from YouTube. So subscribe to us.
Yes.
Hit the subscribe button. We're also on iTunes. Don't forget to subscribe to us on iTunes as well for the audio podcast. Our crowdfunding site is on Patreon, patreon.com/thepointguys. And of course, everything The Point related, including our back episodes, our catalog, as it were, is at thepointguys.net. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. As always, we have a new show every Tuesday, so we will
See you next Tuesday.
on The Point.